Gorilla versus orangutan, who is the king of the Great Apes family. Today we find ourselves in the midst of a royal debate, a matchup between two heavyweights of the primate world, the gorilla and the orangutan. On one side we have the brawny gorilla, a symbol of raw power and strength. On the other, the orangutan, renowned for its remarkable intelligence and problem-solving abilities. Is it the powerful gorilla or the intelligent orangutan that deserves the crown? Let's dive into this intriguing contest. Firstly, let's shine the spotlight on our first contender, the gorilla. When you think of raw physical power in the animal kingdom, it's hard not to imagine the gorilla. These magnificent creatures embody strength. With their muscular bodies and powerful arms, they are the epitome of brute force. They can lift over 10 times their body weight, a feat that is unmatched in the great ape world. But the gorilla isn't just about brawn. They also have a complex social structure. Living in groups known as troops, gorillas operate in a hierarchy with a dominant male, often referred to as the silverback, at the helm. The silverback is responsible for the safety and well-being of the troop, making decisions about where to forage, when to rest, and leading the group when danger is near. This unity and organization are crucial to their survival. In terms of adaptability, gorillas are quite impressive. They inhabit a range of environments in Central Africa, from the misty mountain forests to the lush lowland swamps. Their diet is predominantly vegetarian, comprising of leaves, stems, and fruits, but they're not averse to consuming insects or small vertebrates when the opportunity arises. This adaptability to different environments and flexibility in diet are key to their survival in the wild. However, it's not all strengths for the gorilla. They are vulnerable to certain diseases, particularly those transmitted by humans. As humans encroach on their habitats, the risk of disease transmission increases, posing a significant threat to gorilla populations. Additionally, they face threats from habitat loss due to deforestation and hunting for the bushmeat trade. So, the gorilla, a formidable contender indeed. But how does it stack up against the orangutan? Now, let's turn our attention to our second contender, the orangutan. The orangutan, hailing from the rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra, is a creature of exceptional intellect. These charismatic apes are known for their remarkable problem-solving abilities and are considered one of the smartest members of the animal kingdom. Orangutans have been observed using tools in the wild, fashioning simple implements from branches and leaves to extract insects from tree bark or to reach fruit that would otherwise be out of reach. This displays a level of foresight and planning rarely seen in non-human animals. Their intelligence is not the only thing that sets them apart. Orangutans lead a unique arboreal lifestyle, spending the majority of their time in the tree canopies of the rainforest. Their bodies are perfectly adapted for this, with long, strong arms and flexible hip joints that allow them to swing from branch to branch with ease. This high-rise lifestyle keeps them safe from many ground-dwelling predators and provides access to a rich diet of fruit, leaves, and bark. However, the orangutan's life is not without its challenges. One of their most significant weaknesses is their slow reproduction rate. Female orangutans only give birth every 7 to 9 years, the longest interbirth interval of any land-dwelling mammal. This slow rate of reproduction makes it difficult for orangutan populations to recover from declines. Additionally, orangutans face severe threats from deforestation. Their rainforest habitats are being destroyed at an alarming rate due to illegal logging and the conversion of forest land into palm oil plantations. This habitat loss is the biggest threat to their survival and has led to a significant decline in their numbers over the past few decades. The orangutan, a truly remarkable ape. But is it enough to be crowned the king? Their intelligence, unique lifestyle, and the challenges they face make them a strong contender in this great ape debate. But stay tuned as we compare these fascinating creatures head-to-head in the next segment. With both contenders unveiled, it's time to compare. Let's start with the gorilla. This magnificent beast is the largest of the great apes, with males capable of reaching a weight of over 400 pounds and a standing height of nearly 6 feet. But size isn't the only thing the gorilla has going for it. These creatures are also incredibly strong, with the ability to lift almost 10 times their own body weight. That's like a human lifting a small car. But the gorilla's power isn't just physical. These animals are also highly intelligent, with the capacity for learning sign language and using tools. They live in structured social groups, displaying a level of organization and cooperation that is truly impressive. However, the gorilla's lifestyle isn't without its drawbacks. Their size and strength require a substantial amount of food, which means they must spend a significant portion of their day foraging. Additionally, their large size makes them less agile in the trees, limiting their mobility to the ground. Now, let's turn our attention to the orangutan. While not as physically imposing as the gorilla, the orangutan is no less remarkable. These animals are the world's largest arboreal mammals, spending most of their lives in the trees. This lifestyle has led to some fascinating adaptations, like their incredibly flexible hips and their long, strong arms, perfect for swinging from branch to branch. Like the gorilla, the orangutan is also highly intelligent. They are known for their problem-solving skills and their ability to use tools, even fashioning umbrellas out of leaves to protect themselves from the rain. However, the orangutan's tree-dwelling lifestyle also has its disadvantages. They are slower and less agile on the ground, making them vulnerable to predators. Their diet is also more limited, relying heavily on fruit, which can be scarce during certain times of the year. Both the gorilla and orangutan have evolved to thrive in their respective environments, each with their own set of strengths and weaknesses. The gorilla's size and strength make it a formidable presence on the ground, while the orangutan's adaptations allow it to master life in the trees. Both display remarkable intelligence and problem-solving abilities, highlighting the complexity of these incredible creatures. But who is the king of the great apes? Is it the powerful gorilla with its impressive size and strength? Or is it the agile orangutan with its mastery of the treetops? Both have their unique strengths and weaknesses, and both have adapted to thrive in their respective habitats. Both the gorilla and orangutan have their unique strengths and weaknesses. But who is the king? Now that we've compared both, it's time for you to decide. As we've journeyed through the dense jungles of the great apes, we've unpacked a wealth of information about our two contenders, the mighty gorilla and the agile orangutan. Each of these magnificent creatures has its unique strengths and also its weaknesses. Let's take a moment to recap. The gorilla, the largest living primate, is a force to be reckoned with. Its sheer physical strength is unrivaled in the animal kingdom. With arms that are longer than its legs, a gorilla can lift and carry more than twice its body weight. This power, combined with its highly strategic and protective nature, makes the gorilla a formidable contender. But it's not all about brawn. Gorillas are also known for their emotional depth and social complexity. They live in organized family groups, exhibiting strong bonds and communication skills. They've been observed showing empathy and even mourning their dead, a testament to their emotional intelligence. On the other hand, we have the orangutan, a creature of the treetops. While not as physically strong as the gorilla, the orangutan more than compensates with its exceptional agility and superior cognitive abilities. Orangutans are the world's largest arboreal animals, spending most of their lives high in the trees, swinging from branch to branch with an ease that would make any acrobat envious. Orangutans are also renowned for their sharp intellect. They demonstrate advanced problem-solving skills and have even been observed using tools in the wild, a clear sign of their high cognitive function. They are solitary creatures, which contrasts with the social lifestyle of the gorillas. But this solitude allows for a level of independence and self-reliance that is truly remarkable. In terms of weaknesses, the gorilla's size and strength can sometimes be a hindrance, making them less agile and slower to react than their smaller counterparts. As for the orangutan, their solitary lifestyle can lead to vulnerability, particularly when it comes to threats from predators and habitat loss. So we've laid out the facts. The gorilla, with its incredible strength and emotional depth. The orangutan, with its nimble agility and sharp intellect. Each of these great apes is a king in its own right. So who is the king of the great apes, the gorilla or the orangutan? The decision is yours. Who will be crowned the king of the great apes, gorilla or orangutan? You decide.
crashing down.